kill me, I guess I'm doing okay. I'm lost among the millions, just an empty head filled with the sky. I separated my life.
And welcome. Oh, shit.
The Stryk Podcast.
Hello, my bad.
Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. Noodle here. Today we're back. Back with another podcast number 10.
11.
Shit, I think it's 9, honestly.
Is it 9, 10, something like that?
I think
We're
it's 11.
almost in double digits.
We're so bad at this.
We're really
How
bad.
has it gotten this far?
We didn't think we were going to last this long.
That's true.
It's 11D.
Joining us here today, we went all expenses paid. We're in Stonehenge. The Wi-Fi sucks. I'm
It
lying.
keeps going out randomly.
We're kind of in front of a green screen right now. By the way, this podcast now has a green screen, as you can see. Joining us here today in this obviously not green screen filled room is none other than Danny motherfucking Cooper. How you doing, bro?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Fantastic.
Also joining us here tonight is Cory motherfucking Cooper.
That's not his name.
No, not at all.
It could be.
Yeah, if he tries hard enough.
Be a lot
I don't
cooler
think he's
for
ready
her.
for that.
Mm-mm. And finally, coming back to the show is none other than Stryk motherfucking Strykerson.
There we go. Hi.
Hi.
Everybody's motherfucking tonight.
Everybody's motherfucking
Welcome.
tonight.
Welcome to my podcast.
Welcome.
Yeah.
The homework
That's the
for
show,
last
guys.
week. The homework last week was King Arthur. It's 2004 with Keira Knightley because she's super hot.
Super.
And Keanu Reeves.
And Keanu Reeves. If you guys haven't seen it, go
What?
to Netflix, watch it, and
Keanu Reeves is not in
we'll be
that
here when
movie.
you come back.
You watched King Arthur.
What?
Keanu Reeves is not in that movie.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
You must have watched the wrong movie.
He was in all of them.
He's in every movie.
He's in everything like Seth Green.
Let's go ahead and get started, shall we?
Should we
Oh
shout?
God, let the shenanigans begin.
With the
I
bucket of
am
doom.
ready.
Bucket of doom, bucket of doom. There's only 3 of you guys, so my vote's the only one that counts.
Hooray.
So here we go. Danny,
Yeah.
your useless item today is a trained pet mouse called Peter.
Oh my God, yes. This could work out. This could be good.
Cory,
Yeah.
your useless item today is a retractable measuring tape, 10 meters long.
It's meters. Metric system.
Stryk,
Yes.
your useless item is a shisha pipe.
Oh,
All right.
oh.
So there we
Nice.
go. So there you go, gentlemen. I need to know how you're going to use a trained mouse called Peter, a retractable measuring tape that's 10 meters long, and a shisha pipe to get you out of
What is
this.
What?
It's like, what, shisha?
Is that a hookah thingy?
It's Middle Eastern tobacco.
I know, but like it's that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I got you. I did a lot of hand gestures, so
It's good thing we got this green screen.
yeah. Okay,
Are you ready?
What are we in for?
You gentlemen have been floating across the Atlantic Ocean for days on the Scooby-Doo Lilo when it starts suddenly losing air. So I need to know how you're going to use your trained pet mouse called Peter, a retractable measuring tape, and a shisha pipe to stop you from sinking into the ocean. So Danny,
Yeah.
how are you and Peter going to get out of the situation?
I'm gonna take Peter in my hand and go, Peter, Peter, pumpkin eater. And I'm gonna stuff him face down in the hole and make sure it doesn't plug up that way.
Okay.
And I got, you got to leave the tail exposed so that way you can pull the cork. So to say.
Was he trained not to fucking move?
Pretty much, yeah.
It's like the Richard Gere gerbil.
Oh man.
Wow.
Taking it back.
Don't leave, Richard. We love you.
We love you, Oprah.
Oh man, I miss Oprah.
So interesting. You're going to use the mouse to plug the hole.
As a seal, yeah.
Corey. No, it's a mouse. Corey, how are you going to use your measuring tape?
Gonna use my measuring tape by measuring the width and the length of said raft and make sure it's big enough to be an appropriate sized coffin.
Okay. Well, at least you know that it would be the right size. How terrible if you measured it and you're like, this would make a terrible coffin.
I'm like in the fetal position and everything. This sucks. Start like blowing air out the back. Go faster.
So Stryk. You're on a raft.
Yes.
You're puffing your shisha pipe because that's the only source of nutrition you've had in the past few days. All of a sudden it starts leaking air. How are you going to stop this?
All right. So I'm gonna unhook the hose. I'm assuming it has a hose, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. When I unhook the hose, put that bitch in the water, and then I'm gonna blow into it, and it's gonna be like a fucking a fucking jet thingy. It's a little jet engine now, powered by my wonderful hot air.
I want your hot breath.
Hey, it's getting me to the safest island. It'll work. It's science. I am a scientist. Only scientists smoke shisha. So.
That is true.
And if worse comes to worse, I'll use the coal and the little tweezer thingies to melt the plastic together and mend the raft.
It's actually pretty fucking smart.
Yeah. All right.
And I hate to admit that.
I'm going to have the Miz. Stryk is going to win this one. Corey, because he didn't do anything. And Danny, although I love the idea of you just taking you're picking up your mouse friend and it's looking at you with trust in its eyes. And you're like, it'll be okay, buddy. And he's like, what? And then you just like shove him into the raft.
Little did he know my asshole.
I mean, he's gonna
on the other
breathe
side of that
in there,
hole.
so he's gonna put more carbon dioxide, which is lighter than air, and it's gonna make us float
He's
better.
gonna fucking pass
Duh.
out.
I mean, eventually he would, yeah.
But Stryk has a means of not only propelling himself, but also repairing the damage as well.
But he's gonna melt the hole in the plastic because it's gonna get too hot because he's gonna be high from the hashish.
Hashish doesn't get you
Get high
high.
from that.
It would get him high.
I'm a scientist, remember?
He knows
I
the
am a
correct
doctor.
one of these. So Stryk gets the point. Ding, ding, ding.
Fucking terrorist.
Yeah, it'll happen. That's so racist.
Oh my god.
All right, here we go. Ready? Stryk.
Yes.
Peter doesn't like you, but you have a snake charmer's flute.
All right.
I don't know if my mouse has to do anything with his penis.
Corey.
Yep.
You have a wheel clamp. Just the clamp that you can
Just the
attach
clamp.
to a wheel and stop it.
That could be useful.
Mm-hmm. Danny,
Yeah.
you have... I'm not going to say it because I'm going to get all kinds of hate mail. You have a turkey baster.
Oh my god, I know where you're going with that.
So there you go. Gentlemen, I need to know how you're going to use
Does it rhyme with Smishmortion?
No. More shit. I need to know, gentlemen, how you're going to use a snake charmer's flute, a wheel clamp, and a turkey baster to get you out of this sticky situation.
Oh boy.
I do like sticky.
Mm-hmm.
You're a stick man, and your creator is trying to rub you out. How do you stop him
my
from
God.
destroying you?
Do I go first?
So, Stryk, yes, tell me how you're going to use a snake charmer's flute to stop the artist god from erasing you from life.
All right. Well, as any musician would know, there's the infamous brown note. So I'm going to play this brown note on my flute. And while he is uncontrollably shitting himself, I'll just cheese it. And I'm scot-free.
Fantastic. The brown note. It's always reliable.
It really is.
Cory, you're on a piece of paper.
Yep.
You're enjoying life. All of a sudden, here comes the eraser, and all you have at your disposal is a wheel clamp.
I wield it as a shield. Have at the eraser! Huzzah!
That's the dumbest shit I've heard.
Backbringer of death.
That's the worst pun. Like,
I wasn't even trying to make a pun. What are you talking about?
you
pun?
wield it?
Oh God!
He accidentally punned, guys.
he actually
Oh
punted
God!
me. So, Danny,
It'd
Yeah.
be like the tiniest shield ever.
Stryk is cheesing it because the artist is constantly shitting himself, but he's like, fuck that guy. He starts going for Cory. Cory's blocking the eraser with a wheel clamp that he found. The eraser all of a sudden shifts towards you, the easiest target.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm in a cartoon. I can pull out anything I want. And you reach behind you and you pull out a giant turkey baster.
First, I'm going to parry the eraser away. And then I'm going to take the turkey baster and I'm going to grab the other side of the page and I'm going to fold the page in half and disappear in the realm that is the paper.
What?
What?
Are you just
I'm
gonna?
I'm going to fold the paper in
transfer page?
half and I'm going to hide from him in the paper world.
What did that have to do with the eraser and the turkey baster?
I'm using the turkey baster to reach across to pull the paper over and then fold it in half.
Your weight sticks are not foldable, right?
Oh, I get it.
It's a piece of paper. I'm folding the paper in half. I don't understand why you don't get this.
How do you use the turkey baster to do that, though?
Suction.
Mm-hmm. He suctions the paper into it and then he can pull the turkey baster.
Makes sense,
There,
right?
it's not physically possible, though. You can't get at an angle from. the
As a
baster.
scientist, you should know that it is.
Look, I'm also a physicist, motherfucker, and you can't do that.
Probably the worst physicist I've ever met.
How many have you met?
2.
Am I one of those two?
Yeah.
And you're the worst one.
Batting 500,
All right.
bitch.
Man, god damn it.
I know 1.5 physicists. Half, yeah, he's really short.
Stop it. All right. Purely from a science and logical standpoint, I like the turkey baster.
I just fucking deep throat him already.
Well, he does have a turkey baster, so we could have children. So I'm gonna go ahead and vote for the turkey baster. I think that was actually pretty good. I didn't think you were gonna do it that way.
What, you think I was going to sword fight with it?
I don't know what you were gonna do.
That'd be like using something as a shield that's completely irrational to use as a shield.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stop
but I made
it.
a pun.
That you did,
unintentional,
and
Or-
that was good.
Oh yeah, Brown noted it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind, mine's pretty lame. All right, continue.
All right. Speaking of brown noting, I'm at the part of South Park where I'm teaming up with the elves, and
Oh yeah.
and I had to fight Jimmy, and then he just did a brown note on me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was kind of sad to find out that his powers, he doesn't actually have the brown note power. They just,
He's a bard, right?
yeah, they just made that shit up to make your fight harder.
crippled fucking asshole. That was a good game.
Anyways,
It kills me because it was actually one part. Because normally when he starts stuttering like incoherently, you could skip it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's funny, and then it's like, okay, you want to skip it, and then you can hit yes, and then he kind of finishes the sentence. But there's one part where it doesn't pop up, and you're stuck there for like 5 minutes as he's fucking stuttering. I was
remember.
laughing. All right, Corey,
Yeah.
you have a Polaroid camera.
Ooh, nice. You're a hipster.
Neat.
they take the best quality of photos.
You fucking eat my asshole.
Strike,
Jesus Christ.
Strike, you have a mouse trap.
Nice. Peter, you're coming with me.
Oh no! Don't you touch him.
Oh, no.
And Danny,
Yeah.
Wait. Do I have Mousetrap, the board game?
you have mouse
or
trap.
a Mousetrap?
I guess that's up to your discretion. It's not.
That's kind of creative freedom
Yeah.
right there.
Okay.
Danny,
My apologies.
Yeah.
you have a box of Cub Scout badges.
Jealous.
Oh man, I'm a mighty Boy Scout.
And was
Also
it,
a total virgin.
who was that? Was it Hitler or somebody who was saying like a man will lay his life down for a bit of colored ribbon?
Couldn't tell you.
That sounds like Hitler. Yeah. I'm going to go with Hitler.
All
It
right.
does sound like Hitler, though.
No, that was Stalin.
Was it Stalingrad?
You're just stalling. Come on,
Stop
let's
it. Quit rushing me.
go. Oh my god.
Stop
We're so bad at this.
You're making me crazy.
it.
Oh my
Get out of here. Jamaican me crazy.
You're making me big. Oh, good. Come on, man.
All right. So I need to know how you generate and use a Polaroid camera, a mousetrap, and a box of Cub Scout badges.
I heard Cub Scout cookies. I'm slightly disappointed.
It's popcorn, dickhead. Girl Scouts are cookies.
Same shit.
I need to know how you're going to get out of this dangerous situation. It's currently World War One. You're in your
Just reading
trench.
up on that.
Yeah. Oh, so Hitler. There we go.
Yeah.
It's World War One, and you're in your trench, and you've just been given the order to go over the top, go charge the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to know how you're going to use a Polaroid camera, a mousetrap, and a box of Cub Scout badges to survive this assault.
What is all of this doing in that era?
Everything, friend. Everything.
Time travelers don't ask questions, they just do their job.
They just do their job. So,
Hard
Corey,
ass motherfucker.
how are you going to use your Polaroid camera to get out of the situation?
I'm gonna take a series of pictures of myself and create like a decoy and prop it up. And when they're shooting at it, I'm gonna sneak around.
Well, that's actually pretty creative.
Hey man, I'm being shot at. They gotta think fast.
Wow. You guys are coming up with some really good answers this time around.
Mine's gonna suck this round. Just throwing it out there.
Just so you know.
All right, Strike, lay it on me.
All right. So, I got this board game, right? I go out there all nonchalant, and I'm like, I challenge you to Mousetrap. And then they're all speaking that weird ass language, and then they're like, "Oh,
German?
blah 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 trap." And then I'm like, "Yeah, same rules apply." So we throw down, but little do they know, I'm an expert Mousetrap player. I win. Fucking United States, greatest country in the world. Boom. Fuck everybody else. We win World War 17.
What just happened, guys?
That's what I brought. That's what I fucking brought to the party. What'd you bring?
Well,
Well,
I brought
Danny,
my badges.
what'd you bring?
I brought my badges.
Badges.
And what comes along with these badges is a talent.
We don't need
that-
no stinking badges.
No, I don't, because I'm
Fuck
that
just added
amazing.
me.
But those badges are earned with archery, camping, survivalist. So obviously, I'm fucking Captain America. Obviously, a Boy Scout. So I just go in there and I fucking own their faces. All the while putting the badges on their heads like fucking the coins on the eyes. It's my calling card.
I killed you with my archery skill.
I killed this one with my knot tying skill.
I killed this one with my crocheting skills.
I killed this one with helping the elderly. How
This
did
one
you? I
was
threw
with-
an old person at him.
I did this one with bird studying. How did you do that? I summoned a murder of crows.
Gryffindor.
This is actually a tough decision. You guys have had some pretty creative stuff coming out.
Go ahead and vote for mine. I dare each and every one of you to fucking challenge me to that game.
I'm not gonna pick Cory's because the only way it could have been better is if he took a picture,
Of his dick.
stood up, and started shaking it, and it made everybody dance like they're shaking a Polaroid picture.
Ooh.
Oh, wow!
And then he just danced right out of there. So,
I'm kind of upset now that he didn't.
but I mean, it was creative. Don't get me wrong. But
That's
I
me in the
think
foxhole. I just
think
want you to know.
I think it could have been more. I think he just cussed me out on Skype.
No, that's me in the foxhole.
What?
It's me in the foxhole with my badges.
Oh my god, Noodle, put the picture up.
I like it.
It even looks
Paste
like
my
you.
face on him though.
He's eerily white.
Yes. Quite.
Quite.
I do like where you're going with Mousetrap, but I think, the only thing
You
that
hate America? Is that what it is?
yeah, I do.
You fucking hate him?
That's why I'm in England right now.
Fucking die already. You fucking mayonnaise all over shit.
Put mayonnaise all over you, friend.
Disgust me.
I will. The only thing I probably would have done different is I would have said that it was a giant mousetrap set, and I wouldn't have to get out of the trench because I would just wait for the Germans to rush us, and then they would set off the
giant
mousetrap.
Rube Goldberg device.
Yes,
What the fuck?
and it would be going off, and they're like, "What the fuck is this?" Or like, "Guten Tag is this?" And like, it'll trap them. With a big net,
Isn't Guten Tag
big
like
plas-
hello?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a big plastic net that comes down. Sprechen Sie Deutsch is this? It's the only two things I know in German.
That's not
Ich
not
bitch.
German, is it?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch is do you
know
speak
what?
German?
I should have just beat them all half to death with the camera. That way the survivors could have flashbacks.
Stop it!
Oh my god.
Stop it! That would have been a winner. So yeah, I like the creativity, Danny.
Ooh, and that means I get a new badge for my bathing in blood badge.
Fucking, that's so metal.
A bunch of people just show up golf clapping.
Very well, Daniel. Very well. Very well executed.
Parents come out of nowhere. We knew you could do it, Daniel. We're so
And
proud.
then they get fucking shot in the head.
Do we got time for one more?
Then
Maybe?
he gets his Batman badge.
Dude. Well, I guess we should. That way Corey can get on the board.
Okay, we'll do one more.
I don't want to be on the board. It's a trap.
This is my favorite
All
part of the
confusing
podcast, man.
trap,
So.
and why don't I just step to the side while this is all going on?
Danny,
Yeah.
your useless item is Michelangelo's statue of David.
Oh my god, it has a penis.
It's censored though.
Corey,
Hmm.
you have a Samsonite suitcase.
Huh?
Samsonite Suitcase. It's a brand.
Yeah, it's the same brand that was in Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, that's why I laughed.
Yeah, me too.
Oh God! I just Google image searched it.
Yeah, it's a brand of.
And Stryk,
Sam.
this is
I was way off.
your useless item is actually not so useless. You wear these all the time. You have a pair of ultra tight skinny jeans.
Oh my
Yes, all of my jeans are skinny jeans because I'm fat.
So, gentlemen, I need to know how you're going to use a Michelangelo statue of David, a Samsonite suitcase, and a pair of ultra tight skinny jeans to get you out of this situation. Oh God.
I'm waiting.
You're in Antarctica, wearing only your Spider-Man pajamas. You leave your tent for a wee and get totally lost in the blizzard.
For a weed, does it say that?
Yeah. This game was created in England.
Damn it.
He went out to
All
tent
right.
for a little bit of a wee.
Can you Americanize that for me? I don't understand
You
foreign
go out of your
languages.
tent to piss like a racehorse,
All right.
and you get totally lost in a blizzard. So, gentlemen, I need to know how you're going to use this Michelangelo statue of David, Samsonite Suitcase, and a pair of ultra-tight skinny jeans to get you out of a blizzard in Antarctica. So, Danny, as the person with the most points, why don't you tell me how you're going to use Statue of David?
Well, obviously, pure physical brutality is not going to win this time because there's no way to physically brutalize your way out of this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the statue and use the penis like a watering wand or whatever it is, and it'll point me back home.
Can we swap? Can I have yours? You can have my skinny jeans.
Okay. I just kind of imagined you you're like, hey, guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go piss real quick. And then like you go outside and you're just dragging the statue of Michael with you. Or David. One of the Ninja Turtles. And then you get lost in this blizzard and you're like, man, thank God I brought this. And like you snap off the penis and then you just like start finding your way back.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
Kind of like the Sphinx.
So Cory, as a person with the least
Yeah.
amount of points, I need you to impress me with your use of a Samsonite suitcase and how you're going to get out of this blizzard in Antarctica.
I'm a tauntaun it.
Oh my god!
Oh no, well that'll work.
It's Time Lord technology. It's cool.
Yeah, it's the micro version, the retardus. I got this.
So, Stryk,
Okay.
you're taking a piss
Mm,
because your ultra tight skinny jeans are cutting off your bladder.
yeah.
You get lost in the blizzard, friend. How are you going to get out of there?
All right. So I take my pants off immediately.
This is always good. Go on.
And I got fucking nothing. God damn it. I'll shoot blanks here, man. I just take my fucking pants off. That's it. That's all I got. I can't be in a blizzard with skinny tight jeans, man. What was I thinking? Who wears this camping?
I don't know who I am anymore.
You just sit down in the snow and you're like, I did this to myself.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all
I should have
got,
brought
man.
the statue of David with me.
Yeah, I know. Could have put the skinny jeans on him. It's a better fit.
So, Stryk, what would you have done with the statue of David?
I don't know. You guys didn't know that there's like a hidden compartment inside on the under part of it? You can like fit inside of it. It's hollowed out.
You just hide
It's
the
the
statue of
statue,
David.
not the base. It's the statue, not the base.
No, it's all part of the statue, though.
Tomato, tomato. It's like if I was to get a
Tomato,
bust
cucumber.
of myself, I include the base of it, which I really, really do want. Anybody out there on YouTube got like $8,000 to spend? Get me a fucking bronzed bust of myself.
Would you
That'd
be
be
all
great.
about that base?
Mm-hmm.
About that base?
Mm-hmm.
No trouble?
Stop it. All right, so the only one who had any kind of reasonable answer is Cory. Stryk,
I'm
you're
a
just
boy.
living with your life choices, so you're out. Danny
Yeah,
is
yeah.
trying to fucking water witch his way fucking home
In a blizzard.
in a
mind you.
blizzard with the
With a
fucking
dick.
penis, with a dick.
That dick's going crazy.
It's just flopping everywhere.
This is ridiculous.
How
Stop
is
it.
flopping? I thought it was a statue. I'm having trouble. Just
So yeah, Cory gets the point.
Hey.
Ding, 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 ding.
It's a trap.
All right.
That's-
So, on to news, video game news. Not a lot has been happening in the video game world, but there is some stuff that I did want to go ahead and cover. First off, Konami is fucking up like fucking crazy, and nobody seems to know what the hell they're doing. First, they let go of the dude from the Metal Gear series, right?
Yeah.
Righto.
What I fucking forgot about was that Kojima was actually also working on Silent Hill
Oh, I
with
forgot
Konami
about that.
from the PT demo with Del Toro.
Yep.
That was really good. They canceled it, huh?
They canceled
Yep.
it.
I fucking just heard about that like
They're
3
ta-
days ago.
So, do any of you guys got PS4?
I do.
You need to get on the Game Network thing and download the PT demo, because I think at the end of this week they're taking it off forever.
I'll have to
It's
look
really
into it.
good. It's really good.
It's just called PT demo, like penis titty demo.
Yeah.
fucking. What are you fucking 2?
Yeah.
Pussy titty demo.
Because when
Pussy
I was
titty
2
demo.
years old, that's what I said all the time.
So there we go. So they canceled it, and everybody was really fucking sad. And they're like, no, don't worry, we'll make another Silent Hill. But it was like, no, you're gonna fuck it up.
Just like they're gonna fuck up Metal Gear.
You don't understand. I don't want you to make it.
Now, here's also something else. Konami has also voluntarily delisted itself from the New York Stock Exchange.
Oh wow.
You can't do that.
Yeah, they can.
No, they can't.
They can.
Not in America.
You can. Well, they're not an American company. In order for them to remain on the New York Stock Exchange, they have to meet a certain amount of money, like per capita, and they made it barely. But they're like, we're just gonna take it off. They said the stocks weren't being exchanged very well, as far as like people weren't really interested. And then they actually did a breakdown.
They kept fucking up.
They did a breakdown of the profits, and although they make the most amount of money with video entertainment, they went down like 5%, where another one of their little ventures actually shot up 100%.
Jesus.
And that's what are those Japanese slot machines? Pachinko?
Something like that.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, man, maybe.
Surprised the weeaboo.
I know what
doesn't
you're talking
Yeah,
about.
they create
I know
those
about
games, and apparently those have like doubled their fucking profits.
No shit.
So people are like, Konami, what the fuck are you doing?
They're getting back to their roots.
Their roots are video games.
Slot video game.
You're an idiot.
Do what I can.
Pachinko, that's what it's called.
Sounds racist.
It is.
Pancetta?
Mm-hmm.
I love that
All about
stuff.
that
It's delicious.
cheddar. So
Oh my
I'm.
god, the puns are real tonight. Why wasn't Pinky here with his pathetic puns?
He's here in spirit.
Apparently.
Yeah, he's dead to me.
This one's dedicated to you, Pink Plumma.
Still dead to me.
That's fine.
What else? What else? I think that was it as far as Konami is concerned. I'm
Konami's
just
dead to us.
really fucking sad about that Silent Hill.
You know, and I can't say that I am or am not because
It would have been awesome.
it could have been. It could have been, but we'll never know.
I like the idea of Silent Hill. I just don't really care about playing them.
I do love the fucking movies.
I'll watch somebody play it, but I won't play it myself.
I've always really liked Silent Hill. Silent Hill is like one of my go-to horror things. I haven't played any of them for my channel because the only one they have on the Steam store is Homecoming, and it's like, although I like it, the controls are really fucked up in it. Like, it wasn't really made for PC. Or should I say
Yesterday-
it wasn't made for PC with a controller?
I will say that yesterday was the death of Jason Todd's anniversary.
Yeah, but nobody cares about that.
Who's that guy?
So Robin.
He was a Robin after Dick.
Yeah, Joker
Nah.
killed him, right?
Well, the fans technically killed him, and like an overwhelming 80% voted for him to die. They did a thing where they said, "Call this number and he lives. Call this number and he dies." And apparently
What are
nobody.
we talking about?
We switched over to comic books. It's related.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of some more news.
Oh, no, I have more news. I mean, that's not it.
Oh,
Um,
sorry. Segue.
Hey, you sit your ass down. You can let him
Segue.
finish.
Colin Cowherd covers sports on ESPN Radio and ESPNU. And apparently
I know this one.
he's not a big fan of esports, and in fact, he's been quoted in saying that if they ever demand him to do any kind of esports like announcement or anything, he's quitting ESPN.
He was salty.
Yeah,
Who is this?
he
Who
said.
said this shit?
Fuck does we want him to do it?
Well, here it was.
Did?
Blizzard's Heroes of the Dorm tournament was aired on ESPN2 yesterday. Heroes of the
Nice.
Storm tournament was open to college students. Winning team earned free tuition for the rest of the year. Blah 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 blah. And he was a former co-host of Nation Sports. He said, "Here's what's going to get me off the air. If I'm ever forced to cover guys playing video games, I will retire and move to a rural fishing village and sell bait. You want me out? Demand video game tournaments on ESPN because that's what appeared on ESPN2 yesterday. I tolerated Donkey Kong. That was the equivalent of me putting a gun in my mouth and having to listen to that."
Somebody should have pulled the fucking trigger.
Yeah, he was
If
salty.
bowling and fucking golf get as much publicity as they do, fuck him. Fuck
Isn't
them.
bowling an Olympic sport though?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
It
Oh,
should be.
that kind of fucking touches a nerve there. Like I'm not for the esports scene. I'm not
I
all
like
about it, but
to
it's
watch them.
yeah, it's cool to watch people of that magnitude and that level get
I watch esports.
recognized for the teamwork and the fucking ability to kick the shit out of other people hardcore.
And I
Recognize.
really like the story because it really kind of ties into what I wanted to do. And I put out a poll, kind of, it's a feeler on Facebook to a few people to see what they thought. And I've always wanted a bar. Apparently they do it in Japan, but a video game themed bar.
Yeah,
There's a couple, and
It's,
that'd be so fucking down.
it's not.
US,
It's
they're popping up.
it's like a sports bar, but instead of, you go there and you watch the football game or the sports paraphernalia on the walls, it's video game stuff. And we would have the esports tournaments online, or have constant like YouTube playthroughs of people, and
That'd be fucking cool, man.
and then the fucking jukebox that has music in it, but you can also pick like Legend of Zelda music and stuff like that if you want to fucking get down with that. So like,
yeah, dude.
it's just a bar. You don't go there to play games. Like, you don't go to a sports bar and play football, but you go there and enjoy the atmosphere. And the fact that this guy, he's like, no, esports is not a real sport, and it was like, fuck you, man. It takes skill. It takes a lot of fucking skill to get to their fucking level.
Yeah, it does. Like, it may not be a fucking as rigorous as fucking bowling, let that sarcasm sit. Wait for it. No, wait for it. But it still takes something. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, dude.
So there's that. This one's for you, Danny.
Yeah.
Batman Arkham Knight
Oh my god, Dick on Heart's so good. Bring it to me.
apparently
It's canceled.
lets you play as Robin, Nightwing, Catwoman,
Yes.
and Batman.
Yes. I don't know if they're trying to do what they did for Arkham Origins or whatever the fuck it was, but I hope that it's a multiplayer so like me and Reaper can get down.
Well, that's what they said. They said that it will
What
feature
about
a
me? You
dual.
don't want to fucking?
You don't have a PS4, fool?
I got a PC. It's better.
Yeah, it's going to. Batman is
Sure.
due on June 23rd on PC, Xbox One, and PS4. It looks like the game will feature dual play mechanic, that allows players to switch between Batman and his allies, but it's
Lame.
not quite co-op. But it's a pretty good alternative. And also, details on the Season Pass and Premium Edition for Batman Arkham Knight have been announced. The Season Pass is going to cost you about $40.
Worf.
And according to the announcement, the Season Pass contains 6 months of post-launch content, which
Yes.
includes more supervillains, Batmobile skins, advanced challenge maps, extra character skins, new mission stories, and racetracks. Those interested in the Premium Edition, which will run you about $100 on consoles, and $80 on PC Master Race, should know that it comes with a Season Pass along with the core game, which is standalone, about €45.
Yeah, I already got it pre-ordered, man. I'm actually it's already paid off. It's been paid off for.
Did you get like a collector's edition or?
I didn't
just
get
a
the
basic bitch.
I still haven't done the collector's edition because I'm scared to do a collector's edition. Not gonna lie.
That's the only thing I miss about console gaming is the option to get collector's edition shit.
Yeah.
I might if I can squander like another $20 on it. I might be able to. I might go and do it.
No
Well, probably like
upgrades.
$20-40.
Yeah.
But it depends on what it comes with. I haven't even looked. So
Yeah, my fucking Borderlands collection thing was like $100. Borderlands
I'm super
2.
stoked. That's the reason. That game is the reason why I bought a PS4.
What, Borderlands?
No, Arkham Knight.
It looks
You
really
still
good
on
too.
that? Jesus.
I've never played any of the Arkham games, but it's
I own them. I've
They're-
never played them.
And Corey's played them on the PC, and they're good, man.
They're
He's like,
so fun.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
they-
fun to just beast on people like
they
Batman.
look like a lot of fun. I never got around to playing them.
I own 2 of them.
I like Batman, but I'm not the hugest fan as far as
Right.
superheroes are concerned.
It's a very intuitive fighting system.
Yeah,
I have
and the
Asylum
next
in the city.
system, man, like this next fighting system, Corey is taking it to the next level somehow. Like,
Is it gonna be like Assassin's Creed fighting system? 'Cause
No.
I fucking hate that shit so
No.
much.
it's not.
That's the only reason I didn't get Shadow of Mordor. I really, really wanted that game. but
Mordor,
then,
Shadow of Mordor plays like Arkham.
Yeah, like Assassin's Creed kind of. Don't
Not-
like it.
Kind of, but not at the same time.
There's
Assassin's Creed,
similarity.
like it's super clunky though comparatively. Batman's been like this smooth and this standard to be.
I'll download them. I have Asylum
worth.
and City Game
It's
of the
worth.
Year edition.
It's worth.
New to news is
Me.
apparently there's a Five Nights at Freddy's 4 coming out.
God damn.
It's called
That
Five
already
Nights.
came out.
Five Nights at Freddy's 4. The final chapter is coming. No. They did part 3,
Oh, okay.
which was supposed to be the wrap up of the story, but apparently it's guesstimated that it's going to come out October 31st this year, of course, for Halloween. And Scott Cawthorn, he's the creator of it. Five Nights at Freddy 3 was supposed to be his last game. It wrapped up the story. It finished everything off. He said he was done with it, but apparently since they're going to be making a movie out of it, I guess it gave him a little extra steam, some more creativity. So he's going to be coming out with it. His website, which has basically been shut down the entire fucking time due to fucking as many people who are overloading it, featured a picture of Snapjaw with a bunch of Freddy's like coming out of it. Lockjaw, sorry. Oh no, Snaptrap. What is his name? Snapjaw?
I don't know.
Snaptrap?
that sounds
I know.
horrifying. Either way.
Nope. I think.
Yeah. So it looks okay. Here's the thing. Like Five Nights at Freddy's 1, I thought. I mean, besides all the fandom and stupid shit, it was actually a pretty solid game.
Which is getting pretty out of fucking control already.
Yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's 2, I think, was a big miss. He tried to do more mechanics, but I felt like he didn't do them very good. And a lot of people felt that way. Five Nights at Freddy's 3, I think, is an incredibly solid game. He took all the criticism from the first and second game. He learned from his mistakes, and he put together a really great game. Like,
And you know
it was
what,
the
man?
first Five Nights at Freddy's that I actually was like, I could see myself playing that.
And you know, it goes back to what we said, what was it, 2 ago, where it comes these indie games.
Mhm.
Like, the indie people listen, man. Not like fucking Call of Duty or EA or fucking Treyarch or any of those other assholes where they're just like, whatever, man, we're putting out the next shiny model of this turd.
Yeah,
and you're
it's-
going to fucking buy it because you're a fucking fanboy.
It's the difference between somebody who is a fan and who is a gamer themselves creating a video game versus a dude who's never played fucking video games and is making decisions in an executive boardroom.
Yeah. It's
That's
man,
the difference between the video games.
infuriating.
Because the execs are all about how many markets we can get into, how much money they can exploit out of this, and the people who make indie games are generally mostly doing it for the love of the game. They're trying
the
to
game.
They're trying to make something that they would want to play themselves. So I'm a huge supporter of the indie scene. I think it's great.
Yeah, and I used to make fun of it. I did. I used to be like, "Oh, this is stupid," and now I'm all like,
If it gives me a
Fuck
few
yeah.
hundred miles across the country, I'll take a shot in the mouth.
"Right?" I mean,
I've done it.
what? What?
We've all done it, right? It was
Yeah.
college, man.
It's college. I didn't go to college, but it's
I
college.
didn't either.
We're surprised you didn't even have anywhere to go.
So
I had to go to the quad.
at the time of this recording, yesterday, their Broken Age Act 2 was released
Oh, yeah.
to backers.
Mm.
Today, it was released for everybody
To
else.
Fronters.
Huh?
To fronters.
Yeah. To fronters. So there we
So
go. This actually completes the Broken Age. I guess it's done. Like it's completely finished.
It's finito.
And I have actually been waiting for this because I really wanted to play it, but I didn't want to do like most Let's Players and do it as soon as it came out, and then all of a sudden there's no second act to it. And I'm sitting there waiting on it like everybody else. So I think I know what I'm going to do because I actually have Broken Age. I just haven't downloaded it on my computer.
I thought I had it.
And I just finished Gone Home. So I think my next playthrough is going to be Broken Age.
Nice.
Yeah.
You should do an Arkham series next.
Nice.
No.
Eventually.
I'm okay with that.
Possibly.
No.
It's all right.
Fan request?
Broken Age is about
Fan
$25 on Steam for Linux, Mac, and PC. There
It's
we
on
go.
sale right now.
Fucking
for
product
$17.49.
placement. Not even getting money for
Oh, it's
it.
on sale right now?
For $17.49.
Oh, it must be because it was released, the update.
Act now.
The last bit of news I have is actually for you, Stryk.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of a player on Diablo 3 called Dat Mods?
Yeah.
Apparently he reached level 70, the max level in game, in 60 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
What?
How the hell?
Here's how we did it. Now, if you guys know Diablo 3, you would kind of know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then you can only sit here with your mouth open going, oh, I guess. He made sure to be in the game's cow level. I don't know, to get the XP boost the level offers. And on his character, he put a Hellfire ring with the Gem of Ease equipped. And as soon as he could, he put on the Lorik Signet and the Paragon level boost on top of that. All of which pushed him towards his goal in over a minute. So yeah, he fucking leveled up
I
super
know some
quick.
of those words.
I get what you're going. I get where you're going with this.
So he just re-equipped himself, basically. As fast
He
as
also
he could.
played with 3 other people.
Oh, did he? Oh, yeah, I see right here.
Yeah. They do all the killing. He just soaks up the experience points because he won't be able to output any damage to kill anything.
Right, because everything would
make
be
it time
too high
efficient,
level,
yeah.
right?
Huh.
Yeah. He's also the one who found the exploit on blood shards and all that other shit.
Oh, really?
And most of those people got their accounts banned or reset.
Oh, because of it?
And the guy who found it didn't?
I'm pretty sure he did. He got like a hard reset or some shit like that. But they play 18 to 20 hours a day. So
That's
it's pretty
kinda
much
sad.
it's pretty nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But are
pretty
they
much
like
nothing.
Twitch TV streamers or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Thought they were just like playing in a basement like a troll or something.
No.
Probably both.
So, that's it for video game news. I know, Stryk has a little bit of news for everybody.
I'm pregnant.
Hey,
be a
congratulations!
Yay. I've been
Stop it.
pissing blood for a week. That means you're pregnant, right?
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
Pregnant with Timo.
What? With Gmail?
Timo.
Oh.
No, tell everybody about your ham news.
Oh, okay. I don't have it pulled up. I didn't know I was going to be thrown out in the spot like that. So I might have some of the facts wrong. But apparently, this
It's okay,
guy...
Fox does it all the time.
I can do way better than Fox, man. I got a bigger dick than anybody in there.
It's true.
So, this guy, right? Driving his Freightliner, making a delivery. And he decides he got a hankering for some crack. And he pulls off into a truck stop. He finds a crack dealer. He doesn't have any money, so he trades his Freightliner full of lunch meat for some crack.
That's pretty fucking hardcore.
The
A
company that he was
Freightliner?
a 18-wheeler truck
Shit.
full of lunch meat.
It's a lot of lunch meat.
That's a lot of lunch meat indeed. I can't remember the value of it. I remember that it said it on the article, but I don't remember. But the company that he was delivering to called and was like, "Hey, we didn't get our shipment in." They GPSed the truck. He's at a truck stop. When the cops get there, he's eating his ham sandwich. High on crack. And apparently he didn't know that he did it or some shit like that. Like he didn't know he was getting crack for switching out the truck for said product. Yeah, I wish I had the news article here to let you guys enlighten you guys, give you better full details, but I don't.
It's still amazing.
That's the gist of it. Yeah.
That's wow.
Yeah, no, that's
There's
really
a
good.
pun there. There's a pun there, and I can't think of it right now. But
That's
we
sort of like
can take it to a hockey field and get the Hamboni.
nah. They pull
Man,
up and they're
terrible.
like, you bought crack with this lunch meat, and he's like, yeah. And they're like, how much crack was that? And he's like, it's a lot. And they're like, well, that's not really that much. And he's like, hey, buddy, that's no ham on rye.
Yeah.
all right, moving on.
All right, that's it. That's all I got. Anybody have any other news?
No,
No, just stop talking.
fucking go.
All right. I guess movie time.
Movie time. Movie time. Here's your stupid fucking movie
Movie.
rhyme.
So they're getting more passively aggressive as they go along.
The next show is gonna be like, fuck you.
Fuck you! Movie time! Just fuck you in the ass! It's like, whoa. Okay. Sign me up for that appointment.
All right. Got
Um,
2 openings, and one of them's yours.
last movie homework was King Arthur 2004. And it was my pick because the Misfits did really bad and they lost all their fucking points.
Well, they could go home, and apparently we went home.
We, the royal we, all sat back and enjoyed every minute of this film. So let's go ahead and go with first impressions. Danny, take it away. When you first saw the movie, what you thought about it, and yeah, go ahead.
This is only the second time I've seen it. And I know this because I worked at the movie theater when it came out, and I fucking hated it back then because I had this overly nostalgic feeling of love for King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. It was a cartoon that I was all about growing up.
I semi remember that. Was that like they had powers?
Yeah, they had powers, and they'd put their hand on their chest, and they'd pull out their fucking weapon.
Yeah, I remember
I
that.
fucking loved that show, and so like I was expecting that, or maybe a version of Monty Python that was like legit. Or I didn't know what to expect. You know what I mean?
You are
So I was
retard.
so disappointed when I saw it the first time. Coming back to it this time, I was happy with it again. I was like, okay, all right, I get this. I know what's going on. I like it. I'm okay with this. So
All right.
yeah, it was good.
Corey, what'd you think?
I didn't even like the Cliff Notes.
Seriously, you didn't like that?
then-
I
Well, he didn't watch
it.
the movie.
What?
He didn't watch
didn't
the
watch
movie.
You didn't watch the fucking movie?
I know I'm not gonna watch a King Arthur movie.
You're out of your
Why?
mind. It was good.
No, God, history bores the shit out of me.
It has about as much history in it like fucking that Time movie that we saw.
Yeah.
It has about as much history in it as fucking Donnie Darko. You sat through fucking Donnie Darko. You sat through fucking
I enjoyed Donnie Darko.
1920.
Not gonna be like, no, Donnie Darko is not good.
You sat through Phantom of the Opera.
But you
I didn't
wouldn't
want
do
to watch
King
Phantom of the
Arthur.
Opera.
Well, I
so
was
did
playing a video game.
podcast.
Corey
I
watched
was
Phantom of
playing
the
the
Opera.
Siege.
Get out of here. Strike, what'd you think
30
about it?
30 minutes into it, I just started the video game.
When you explained it to me, what was it, Sunday night?
Mm-hmm.
Monday night. I legit watched it after we finished recording, and I liked it. I liked it so much. Like halfway into it, or like 10 minutes into it, I was like, man, I wanted to text him. Like, man, this movie is fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it from the get go. But I like those types of movies.
And
I
this was your
watched
first time
Braveheart
watching
after-
it, right?
Yeah, definitely my first. I was like, man, why is it only 2 stars? It was pretty good, man.
You
Brother,
should
it had
rectify
like
that and give
brother.
it 5.
Had like brotherhood and the whole 9 yards, friendship, fucking loyalty. The whole man, it was good. all around.
development.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know about all
I
that.
also don't like medieval movies.
I love medieval movies.
I can't stand them.
My thing is,
I
like,
want
I
to
don't
watch
like
Game of Thrones.
gangster movies. Like Casino,
I like those too.
I'm
Godfather,
not a fan of fucking Scarface. I hate Scarface.
Scarface, anything having to do with
Scarface
gangsters
is
or mafia,
hilarious.
I'm not a fan of. But like with medieval movies, with me, it's hit or miss. because they could be really fucking good, or they could be like, what the fuck is this shit?
The only ones I have ever liked is Dracula. So.
Black Knight.
The first time I watched this movie,
I heard you.
Black Knight.
it was
My
actually,
lines.
yeah, that movie's awesome. Yeah, that wasn't that the movie where like he made a hamburger. And
I don't know,
he
man.
gave it to the king.
I don't remember that at all. I remember him falling, like he was working at medieval times, and then he like fell in the fucking moat or something, and then like was dreaming the whole thing. I that's all I know about
I just
that movie.
remember him holding a decapitated head and like touching it.
I just remember him in a
Army
ballroom
of
when he
Darkness.
first went there,
best.
and he like turned everybody around and taught them how to play like fucking like hip hop. And he was playing hip hop, and all the white people were like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And he's like, "It's the song of my people." But the first time I watched this movie, it was actually in 2004. I went to the movie theaters to see this. And I really liked it. This was during that time period where they were having a lot of like, what if these fantasy stories were true movies? This was along the same time period as Troy, when Troy came out. That I really liked Troy. I thought it was really good. I thought the movie was okay, but I really liked the ending. I liked the way they showed like the Achilles heel, and how it could have
was pretty rough.
How it could have been spiraled out of control. Like she pulled out all the arrows out of him, and it was really all the other arrows that killed him. But the only one she didn't pull out was the one in his Achilles. When they found the body, you know, that was the only one left, and they were like, "Oh, that must have been his weak spot," you know. And I've always liked the idea of where the fantasy can come from reality.
Yeah, like a kind of a based on a true story kind of deal.
Right, like you can see like, okay, this was the base story, and then you can see how as time progressed and story got passed from person to person, how the story skewed and changed and became more mythical based off of these like small little things.
Yeah.
I remember growing up, I actually started writing a short story, and it turned into a long story, and then it turned into nothing because I lost it.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah. And it was just, I don't even know why. It was probably like on a computer, and I put it on a hard drive. I lost the hard drive. The computer crashed. And
Floppy
then it was gone,
disk.
something. But I was essentially writing a new Star Wars book. And it was a story told by an old lady on Earth to her kid. And the play of the story was that in all the Star Wars movies, in the very beginning, it says a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. So by the time the story, if it was real, reached George Lucas in the future, it would have changed dramatically.
Right.
And the story was from the old lady, who was actually a character from the original Star Wars. She is like a rare race that's basically immortal. And she was an eyewitness to it. And like, Darth Vader wasn't really that big of a guy. He was kind of like a general in a hierarchy. The Emperor wasn't really that evil. Han Solo really didn't play that big of a part, neither did fucking Luke or anybody. Leia had more of a bigger part than anybody else. So it was sort of this switch of people who you expected to be in the forefront were actually in the background, and people that were in the background were actually the heroes. And the story got mixed up. And I was telling it from this character's point of view, like, no, none of that shit actually happened. They didn't actually blow up the fucking Death Star. That didn't happen. The Death Star didn't look like the moon. It was a big ship, but it wasn't a moon. You know?
I like it.
It was, I thought it was, I mean, I'm biased because I wrote it, but I thought it was a pretty cool concept and I liked it. It just never came to fruition. So I tend to like really like stories that do that, where you can see this realistic version of, okay, this is what happened. Like King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. He eventually became King Arthur. But his Knights of the Round Table weren't really there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Round Table came before. He was king, but all this happened before him. His knights weren't really knights, they were slaves, you know, and he wasn't really English, he was Roman, and it was, I don't know, I like the way that they tied it in. So speaking of slaves, how did you like the
Wish I
fact
had some.
I'll be your slave.
Yeah, what'd you think about the like them being slaves and that whole aspect of the story?
It historically made sense. You know, like it was just, it seemed like it could, yeah, that's a real thing for show. Like, why not? So it was like, that's, I mean, could be real. Adds validity. And I'm a big fan of the Roman era and how shitty they were to people. So, like, it's just super fun to watch that kind of thing and see how they would not so much twist it, but throw that dash of reality into it.
Here's my question, okay? So, this is part of the continuity thing that I didn't understand. And this is probably my only grievance with the entire story. I've got a few, but this is the biggest one. The knights were given their final mission to go north of the wall to go rescue this pompous asshole and the grandson of fucking godson of the Pope or whatever.
Yeah.
But when he told his knights, they were like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And it wasn't so much that it was, "Are you fucking kidding me? We're supposed to be free men," because a lot of it was.
Yeah.
But Lancelot came later and was like, "You're asking us to fight the woads north of the wall. We've never done that before. That's a suicide mission." Meaning that they really haven't done any missions north of the wall.
Yeah.
Meaning, why the fuck is this asshole living so fucking far north of the goddamn wall?
You know, he was probably like in a missionary mission.
Do you know why? Or
No, I don't know why.
It was never explained why.
Yeah.
He was just out
it's
there.
because he was
Go ahead.
doing fucking bad practices with his religion.
God's work.
Yeah. So he excludes himself and all his people so he can control a small area and then branch off and control more and more and more.
Yeah, that seems legit.
Because he can't do that in a bigger, village because there's going to be like people are too wise there. So he goes to a small ass village and fucking overruns that and corrupts all of them, telling them that, it's God's fucking work that he's doing.
Yeah.
So that's why he's all the way out there. And nobody's going to fuck with him.
I think a lot of people, like, especially when it came down to like the torture scenes and stuff like that, I think a lot of people might have thought that was fake or, that was a rarity, but that was actually pretty fucking common back then. It's something I have to remind a lot of people about was that today Christianity has this kind of strained, confined hatred towards like gays and people who are different, but it's not really outwardly violent. It's more like protests and just being really loud and annoying about it.
Rude.
Some can be violent though.
Well, some can, but I mean, for the most part, it's pretty rare nowadays. Like, if you hear something about like a church group fucking killing a gay guy on the news, you'd be like, "Wow, really?" Like, but back in the day, the church often converted people by the sword. During the Crusades, they were known for it. They would take an entire village, lay them out on the fucking ground, go to the first person and be like, "Do you believe in Jesus?" And they're like, "No." Kill them. Move to the next person. "Do you believe in Jesus?" "No." Kill them. Move to the next person. "Do you believe in Jesus?" Yeah." "Okay, great. You're saved. Go get baptized." And they would.
What's Jesus?
Yeah, what's Jesus? Like, we'll learn about it later. Shut up and agree. And so they grabbed their numbers really, like a lot of the numbers based off of this. And it's not just pointing out Christianity because everybody's fucking done it.
Oh yeah, all religions.
Yeah, all religions have fucking done it.
Organized religion for sure.
Yeah, where they just. At some point, I mean, like, even the pagans, we're not completely without fault. We did our fair share of slave trading and stuff like that back in the day, too. But the church was really bad about that, and especially with people taking power. Was it absolute power corrupts absolutely?
Power corrupts, absolute power corrupts, absolutely.
Yeah, so, like, this guy was...
Bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Oh, thank you. May the good Lord bless thee, sir. So the guy...
It's not supposed to be funny to people.
It's funny to me, friend.
Yes.
It's always funny.
I think the guy taking his big power trip and like the villagers were like, he says that he's a messenger of God. Is that true? Like, you can just see the hatred on King Arthur's fucking face.
Yeah.
Where he was like, are you fucking serious? Like, he got pissed. And I think the villagers at first thought that maybe he was going to be pissed at them. Like, why are you questioning, his authority?
Yeah.
And then he turned around and gave him that little speech about, you were all born free. Like, pack your shit. We're leaving.
Yeah.
So it was pretty good. And I liked the aspect that, and I don't know if you guys may have caught this or not, but Arthur was like basically the only fucking Roman who thought about equality.
Yeah.
Everybody else knew about it. They just didn't acknowledge it.
That era in the Roman Empire is right after Constantine took over and decided to wash everybody out, pagan-wise. So.
And, like, he followed, like, Pelagius, and they oh, man, dude, when he fucking tossed it over his shoulder and broke it, the first time I saw it, I lost my shit.
Yeah.
I was so fucking mad when he broke that little placard. I was like, you're gonna go into this guy's fucking room, take his shit, and fucking break it? And then be like, who gives a fuck? It's like, if I would have came in and saw that shit broken on the floor, I'd have been like, you can pack your shit and get out. I give a fuck who you are. You're not gonna come into my fucking... You know what? You sleep in the fucking barn. Like, you asshole.
It was a super dick move.
Super dick.
Super dick.
So yeah, the slave thing, that thing, we went ahead and covered that. What'd you guys think about the Northern Army?
The Saxons? I'm a huge
Yeah.
Saxon fan, so I was all about it.
How do you think they portrayed them? You think they portrayed them pretty good?
Well, because they were fucking brutal, man.
The leader or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
him
Yeah.
straight up, yeah, he was great.
The dude was
Phenomenal.
gangster. That dude was straight gangster.
His fucking son or nephew, whatever.
You
the
want
fuck
to
it
challenge
was.
me? You better draw your sword.
Yeah,
bitch.
he was a
I
little
like,
bitch.
The next time you challenge me, it better be with a sword in your hands.
I did not like his voice. It bugged me. Character wise.
It seemed like he wasn't talking. It was being narrated.
Yeah, like it was.
Like I never saw his mouth move.
It's his beard.
He was still super beast, man, but like his voice just didn't match him.
Yeah, I thought they could have done a little bit better. I would like, especially like with the Woads. When I found out about them, I was like, oh man, it's a badass, fucking race of people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They're from the lands and they will fucking die with
Straight
their
up
lands.
druids.
And that's what they live to do. They live to die with their fucking land. I think they did a good job with them.
Mm-hmm.
I think they did a better job with them than they did with the Saxons.
Yeah, the Wolves definitely had a lot of character. Just
Saxons did seem kind of like almost Viking-esque, mindless, just running around. Or
well,
Yeah,
you
there
got to
you
think
go.
that the Saxons, the Vikings, they were all basically the same. I mean, the Vikings were only pulled apart because they would actually desecrate. They would go out of their way to desecrate temples and stuff like that. But the Saxons were pretty rough, and I think I don't know, I thought it was a pretty good mix of different kinds of armies. You had the Romans who were more like armor-clad, trained, strategic fighting style. You had the Woads that were in comparison to the Native Americans, that were in comparison to just tribes of just this. It wasn't even like brute strength. It was hit and run.
yeah, what is it? What's the fucking word?
I don't know. Americans did it all the time. That's
Yeah.
how we won the American Revolution. That's how Native Americans fought the Westerners for so long. They had these hit and run tactics, and it's the same thing that a lot of like modern armies use, or a lot of terrorist people use. They'll hit something really big and then run. Hit something really big and run. It's hard to fucking fight them, and they did a really good job portraying that. And then the Saxons were just pure brute force. They would throw themselves mindlessly at an enemy in waves until they fucking conquered.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was a pretty good mix of all of them put together. The one part that got me going, I thought was great, was when they were going to rape that chick, and he stepped forward and was like, "No," and he's like, "No man can, whatever," and he fucking killed him. And then you can tell, like when he killed him, he was waiting for everybody to jump on him.
Yeah.
Because, they did their power by whoever's the strongest is going to lead. Very orcish, if you will.
I was all about it.
And then he was like, we don't mix with these people. Like, what kind of people would that create? They create half people, lesser thans. No, we don't
mix
do that
our
here.
blood. I was like, oh,
Yeah, and then, like, she's like, thank you, Lord. And he's like, fucking kill this bitch. Like, get her off.
get
me.
off me.
Cousins make dozens, yo.
Hmm.
Oh my god. Sweet Jesus.
So it was. I think they did a really good job with them.
I think they did better.
They probably could have.
They
His
seemed-
son was
they
really
seemed
fucking
a little
annoying.
bitches with me.
Well, I mean, they're the bad guys. They can't.
They can't be too cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although that part where I don't know if you guys know this or not. There's the part where Arthur and then the Saxon leader talk, right?
Yeah.
And
Which
Arthur's
was-
like kind of trumping around him on his horse, and the Saxon guy's kind of just standing there being chill or whatever. That whole scene was actually half-assedly improv because the horse wouldn't stand still.
that happens.
Yeah,
Horses-
in real
There's a lot of
life,
fire going on and shit. Yeah.
what the way it was supposed to happen is they were supposed to meet with Arthur on the horse, the dude standing there, they were supposed to stand there talking to each other and then turn away. But when they got there, the horse wouldn't stop fucking moving. And they this is real life. They actually tried to film it like 2 or 3 different times, but the horse kept like walking around. The best they could do was have it circling him. And so they just kind
I
of
thought it
filmed
added to it, man.
Yeah, and they did it, and they were like, man, they were on the behind the scenes footage, whatever. They were talking about how they were gonna put it off for another day, like, well, maybe they'll get another horse or something.
Yeah.
And they went back and they reviewed the footage, and they were like, that just made it so much better. Like, who knew the horse could direct? Give him a seat, like.
It was fucking like
Get that horse
kinda,
raised.
It kind of put his position as the king because he was on his high horse.
Yeah, and he was like challenging him, like he was trumping around him, like, do something. What are you gonna do? You're not gonna do nothing,
What?
And then when he went away and he was like, I just came here to look at your face because and you should take good note of mine because my face would be the last thing you see on the battlefield or whatever. And then like he walks off, and then like the dude turns around and instead of being pissed or intimidated, he's like, finally, somebody worthy to fucking kill.
Yeah, that's man. Oh, I love the Saxons. Like they could have done better, yes, but they were pretty fucking legit.
Yeah, because he was just like, everybody
Yeah,
is
that
weaker
guy was
and lesser
amazing.
than,
Oh yeah.
but he's like,
What his
this
army
guy
was
is going to be worth it.
Oh yeah, his army was a mindless horde.
All right, so there was that. Anything else you guys want to bring up with Arthur before we move on?
Clive Owen nailed it.
What are we doing?
What?
It's
What
time
are we-
it's time for the quiz.
Oh,
No, pictures.
I thought we did
Pictures,
like.
yeah.
What part was that? Was that our favorite part?
No, we were just talking about little
First
scenes that
impressions. Wait,
We kind of bounced around.
we did first impressions, right?
Yeah,
What are we on now?
nothing. We were just bouncing around talking about just different scenes of the movie.
Okay.
God damn it, Stryk passed out again.
I
Blacked out.
I like sticking to the schedule, man. Everything laid out for me.
There is one thing that I did want to point out, and I thought was really, really cool. The last battle I thought was really great. I like how they included the females, the female woads into it. Because back in the day, a lot of females didn't fight for major armies, but the woads didn't give a shit. They used everybody.
Much like Israel.
Yeah. And the women were pretty vicious, and you could tell that, like, even though they couldn't take on the bigger guys one-on-one, they ganged up on motherfuckers really good.
Yeah.
But the part that I really liked was they kept talking about Merlin being this magician and being a dark wizard. And you saw it at the end when he commanded fireballs to rain from the sky.
Yeah.
And granted, it's all like trebuchets and shit, but it was cool how like you could see that. And then if you're on the ground field and you don't see the trebuchets, you just see the woads and all of a sudden fire raining down from the sky. You can see where
probably terrifying.
where he would get the title of being a wizard, So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I got.
They're fucking man-powered trebuchets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty rough.
It's
All
like
right.
6 dudes pulling on that motherfucker.
Yeah, 6 dudes can pull on me.
Oh,
All right, so picture time.
I didn't draw a picture.
You better have.
I didn't. But I can paint you one with my imagination.
No. Whose is
I
this?
seriously don't have a picture.
Wait, did Corey actually do one?
Yeah.
Who's the first one? Is that yours?
That's me. First one's
Dude,
mine.
that's what I am. That's what I wanted to That's the exact same picture I wanted to do, or the exact scene. I guess was that one right there.
Let's present, shall we?
All right, so this is Danny's picture. It's a baby arm holding an apple.
Yeah.
It's a joke about a penis size. How it's he always has problem pissing because it's too much of himself to handle down there. Fantastic. That's really good. I would want that on a t-shirt.
Yeah, I like
It needs
it.
to be a t-shirt.
Is it a
I'm
t-shirt?
stealing that.
I think
I'm
it is.
stealing it.
Hey, you should put that as your next t-shirt, Stryk.
No, I already got my. I just got to get it designed in.
Nice.
All right, here's Corey's picture, popping it up. Corey, you want to explain your picture?
It's his wall.
It's my wall.
And everybody else is grumpy and angry, and he's just trumping in front of Hadrian's wall. This is my wall.
Which fun
Is
fact,
the
the wall
wall-
in World of Warcraft on the east side of the Eastern Plaguelands is modeled after that wall.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
Fun fact.
cool.
Yeah.
Stryk is basically the same baby arm picture,
Yeah.
and then this one's gonna be mine.
That's amazing.
Can't open it.
2,000 years later, same conversation.
Soldiers still having the same conversations. When I first saw the movie, and they're just sitting there bullshitting about how like big their penises are and what they're gonna do when they go back and fuck bitches and whatnot, I was just thinking, nothing has changed.
No.
Nothing has fucking changed. You'll have a bunch of Joes sitting in a fucking Humvee waiting for the order to roll out, let's go home. And they're thinking, what are you going to do when you get back home? Man, I'm going to go fuck bitches. Oh man, my dick is so big. And you hear it all the time in the military. Yeah, my dick is like it's like a baby arm holding an apple. Like, so much of me, whatever. And they're just talking shit back and forth. The whole, you might want to check your children because they're actually mine.
Yeah, that was fucked up,
The
man.
whole fucking thing. It was just like, I've heard those conversations in real life, not even pertaining to this movie. So, yeah, there we go. So, I have to default give the fucking point to Danny.
Oh, I get it too, because that's my picture.
Shut up. Y'all collaborated on the picture. Because
You get
Stryk
half
didn't
a
do a
point?
picture, Corey didn't even watch the fucking movie. And I can't vote for myself.
Woo!
So Danny,
Yay,
you get
half
the
a
point.
point.
Ding 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 ding. No, you don't get half a point.
Half a point.
However, we are going to go ahead and have 1, 2, and 3 questions.
All
And
worth
then-
half points.
Huh?
All worth half points.
All worth half points. And then, of course, the Jeopardy question as well. All right. I have them ranked. Are you gentlemen ready?
Weren't we supposed to talk about our favorite part of the movie?
Well, you're supposed to draw a picture of your favorite part of the movie. Okay, Strike. Since you didn't draw a picture, what was your favorite part of the movie?
I don't want to play anymore. Quiz me, goddammit.
Come on, what was your favorite part? Everybody's waiting on you.
I don't remember. I didn't see them. I didn't watch the movie.
Strike.
All right, so when fucking old dude and old girl got married in the forest, and then the girl came back to the village, and the guy at the guard post, ended up killing her, and he ended up going on a murderous rampage, killing everybody, trying to take back Scotland.
What?
Are you talking about fucking William Wallace?
Yeah,
Braveheart.
That's the same movie, right?
Moving on. I hope you guys are ready.
I love that movie, man.
All right, go ahead and type something in chat. Remember, it's group chat. Don't hit enter until I say go. Is everybody ready?
Correct.
Yes.
All right, question number 1. In the very beginning, when they first introduced Guinevere's character, they find her stoned up in a room, and she's obviously been tortured. When they set her fingers She confesses to them that she was tortured with what? Go. Cory, jump the gun.
I did.
Fuck it.
Go ahead,
A
Danny.
hammer?
Incorrect.
Damn.
Stryk?
I don't know what it's called, but it's the stick thingies you put on a fucking it's a stick and it has like twine on it, and you twist it and twist it and twist it until it fucking like snaps your fucking joints.
Nope.
Okay, that's a good guess though. Good job, Stryk.
Cory, you wanna gander a guess?
P. Sherman.
P. Sherman 42.
No, shut up. She was confessed that she was tortured with machines.
Ah, god damn it! That's basically a
Just
machine.
machines.
Yeah, I remember.
They had
now.
machines.
Yeah,
They tortured us with machines.
machines like the machine I explained.
But you're too
machine.
detailed. So
Yeah,
nobody
I
gets a
was way
point.
too into it.
Question number 2. Boris has like 15 fucking kids.
Mhm.
But in one of the conversations, which one of Boris's children is a good fighter?
You never said go.
Go. Danny.
Thought it was like Jeopardy.
I want to say Clyde.
Supposed-
Clyde?
No.
No.
Clyde. Something with a C.
Cory?
No,
Jonathan.
No.
no,
Strike.
Just
fucking. It's like Billingly or some shit like that.
No.
It's a boy. I know that.
It is a boy. It's number 3.
I thought it was,
One he named.
He only named one of his children.
which is like Billingly or some
It's
fucking
Gilahad.
Gilahad, close enough.
But he's like, yeah, I like my kids. He's like, especially number 3. He's a good fighter. They just numbered all of the rest of his fucking
I
children.
put number 3 in the chat.
Doesn't count.
It totally
again.
counts.
Nobody gets the point. This is gonna be a sad round.
Yeah, it is.
All right,
The questions are only getting harder.
Just like my penis.
Question number 3. You gentlemen ready?
No, but fuck it.
Yeah.
When King Arthur had to get the bad news that they were going out for one last mission, he gathered up his people and he told them, "Hey, we got one more mission to do before you guys can be free." They were pissed, super pissed, not at Arthur, just at the situation. And all of the knights volunteered to go with him on the final mission, with the exception of one knight who did not volunteer to go.
Oh, damn it, you didn't say go.
Oh, I did actually.
You kind of did, yeah.
Is it me?
Yeah, go ahead.
It was Lancelot.
No,
I don't believe you.
Cory.
Jonathan.
No. Strike.
I can describe him. I don't know his name.
Okay, describe him.
He was the dirty blonde-haired motherfucker, and he had like, I don't know if it was a brother, because he spoke for him. He's like, and such is going too, but
That-
he didn't really want to go.
That's correct. His name was Galahad.
There you go.
Yep, that's correct. You get 3 points, Strike. Ding, ding, ding. Good description, actually. And yeah, he was the only one. He was like, no. And then everybody was like, are you going? I'm going. Yeah, I'm going. And he's going too. And he's like, what? Damn it. All right. So the points as it stands now, Danny has 3 points. Cory has 1 point. Strike has 4 points. Strike's
4.5.
No, you don't have 4.5, Strike. Stop it.
Got half a chub.
I'll put a half a chub in you.
All talk.
I am. If you presented your butthole, I'd be like, ugh. All right. Jeopardy time. So, all right, gentlemen. In private chat, send me how many points you want to gamble. Danny, you have up to 3 points. Cory, you have 1 point. Strike, you have up to 4 points to gamble.
Ding,
Okay.
ding, 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 ding.
Danny, did you send your points?
Hold on. Okay.
He's doing math.
Okay. Yeah, he's like, I got 3 points.
I didn't know how to factor in the half, so I just
Shut
rounded
up. Here's your question, gentlemen.
Okay.
If Lancelot died on English soil, how should Arthur dispose of his body?
Dibs. Got it. Dibs.
So,
The answer.
there you go. So, everybody else back at home, why don't you sit back and enjoy this wonderful tune by Danosongs? By Danosongs?
Danosongs!
By Danosongs! It's what Misfit Inc uses. Go.
Daydream, are you living the daydream yet? Are you living the daydream? Are you living the daydream now? You say you have a shaking faith. Cry and cover up your face. I don't want to watch you die. So listen up and start to fly. Living a daydream where angels light the weary eye. The daydream will finally bring you to the light. Daydream, it's not the way that everybody tries. Daydream, oh I can see it in your eyes. Now you're locked behind a gate. Inside a house you can't escape. They will carry you with hands above to a place you'll finally love. Living a daydream where angels light the weary eye. The daydream will finally bring you to the light. Daydream, it's not the way that everybody tries. Daydream, oh I can see it in your eyes. You're not the person that I've known. I still tried to get you on the phone. You said you need a faster beat. Now you're living in the street. Nothing left for food or rent. Is this what you really meant? Is this what you really meant? Daydream, are you living the daydream yet? Are you living the daydream? Are you living the daydream now? And I see it's cold tonight. You're on the corner, covered in white. What is it that brought you down? You were the party in this town. Living a daydream where angels light the weary eye. The daydream will finally bring you to the light. Daydream, it's not the way that everybody tries. Daydream, oh I can see it in your eyes. Daydream, where angels light the weary eye. The daydream will finally bring you to the light. Daydream, it's not the way that everybody tries. Daydream, oh I can see it in your eyes.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I did.
I had to watch the movie again.
Yeah. Here we go. Starting from top to bottom. Corey will
Like it
always be
like
my
that.
top.
Yay.
Corey
Jealous.
bet
no
one of
bear.
his points. Okay.
That's all of your points.
So it's all of his
One of
points. And he said, Viking funeral burn the body. And that is incorrect.
What?
A Viking funeral is where they put you on a boat, burn the body, and
They
throw your
burn
ass
you on
out
the
there.
boat.
Or just cremation. And no, that is incorrect.
What I guess.
Danny
Yep.
bet all fuck it hash brown yo-yo. So there's all his points, and he said burn the body. It's a partial answer.
Yes, I win.
So that's a no. Strikerson bet 2 points. And he said burn his body and spread the ash in an east wind. And that is correct. Ding 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 ding.
Oh, I
You didn't
got
be fucking
Yes.
specific. You didn't say what to do with the remain. Okay, fine.
Oh, I got
whatever.
it partially right too.
Yeah, you did get it partially
Even
right.
watched
Yes, burn
it.
the body. So there you go. Stryk is the big winner with 6 points,
Yes.
dominating his opponents with 0 and 0 each. And that means you, sir, get to pick the homework assignment for next week.
Alrighty.
Remember, if we're going to play this little game, we're going to have to describe the movie, and we're going to try to guess the title. Everybody just reads the Netflix descriptions.
All right. It has to do with Knights of the Round Table, struggle to hold power, shake it. No, that's not it.
Shut
We
up.
just did one.
Sounded familiar.
It's a movie from 1985.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
When bullies push a geeky janitor into a truck full of toxic sludge, he's transferred
Toxic
into a
Avenger.
whole.
Oh, get out of here.
Toxic
Yes.
Avenger. I love that.
Yo, I've never seen it.
Really? Well, then do yourself a favor and watch all of them
Is it-
because all of them are the homework.
Is
Wait,
it
all of
is it
them?
Chud?
No, it's not Chud.
Oh.
Toxic
It's
Avenger.
the
I haven't
Toxic
seen.
Avenger.
I used to watch the cartoon growing up.
I haven't seen the cartoon. I've only seen this movie.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I'm so stoked.
Have you
I
seen
didn't know
parts 2, 3, and 4?
No, I've only seen this one.
Yeah, I used to have them all on VHS.
I still remember a lot
Dude,
of
I
it.
am so stoked. Oh,
All right. So there you go, everybody. There you have it. If you're joining us live, be sure to watch the Toxic Avenger.
Nobody's gonna watch that.
Nobody's
shit.
going to watch it.
nobody's gonna watch it.
So yeah, be sure to draw a picture of your favorite scene or something you liked or something that caught your eye, and send it to us in the email address at the end of the podcast or down below. And yeah, I guess that's it. We'll go ahead and feature it next time. Or if you have any pictures from any of our previous podcasts, you can go ahead and send those in as well.
Please send pictures.
Yeah, please send pictures. I'm so tired of looking at these guys' pictures.
I
Considering
know.
that Stryk didn't even do a picture this time.
Hey, at least I watched the movie.
You should lose points for that shit.
I'd still fucking win.
Okay,
Fuck you.
Even if I lost the points that I fucking
you
bet,
lost
I still
5
won.
points, Stryk. 5 points. You still win
Okay,
with 1
well
point.
I still have my fucking half a point, so I win with 1.5.
Oh my god. So there we are. There you go. Anybody else have anything to say?
Strike's a fucking cock goblin cheating whore.
It's not my fault. I pay attention to detail.
Fair enough.
Once again,
I didn't know
Danny
we were
Lee.
getting super specific.
Salty.
Sorry, I didn't do a quote. My bad.
All these
I didn't
flavors
quote
and
either,
choo-choo's
motherfucker.
salty.
Everybody's so
Man.
salty.
I'm not. I gave these guys a great movie to
It's
watch.
because he ate pineapple.
Man,
It's a great movie.
We already
I
know
should've
from
fucking
Izzy
picked
that the
Sergeant
pineapple's a
Kabuki,
lie.
Man. Yeah,
Actually-
I heard that shit was a lie too.
Fun fact: there was a study recently done. I read the article.
If you don't eat fatty foods and shit, then yeah, your cum's gonna taste better. But if you fucking eat fucking fast food every day, your cum's gonna be disgusting.
It's greasy.
It's just
I like
science.
it.
It's just science, man. I am a scientist.
All right, that's it.
And
So
the
thanks
bit-
everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for
Oh,
joining us
shit,
here
you
on
were
the
still
podcast.
recording.
Yes. we'll catch you guys next time. Peace out, everybody.
Hey, what does
Cum
this rock
segment.
right here do? Oh shit!
Oh, the cum segment. Nice.
I'm still recording.
Oh, fuck off. Or I say something really embarrassing.
No one I know is out to kill me. I guess I'm doing okay. I'm lost among the millions. Just an empty head filled with the sky. I separated my life between the boring and exciting parts. And yet my life is as fair